Let's take all that stuff into the kitchen. When I tell you bring out some of the plates, I'll take that. That also in the kitchen. Very good. Good morning.
Oh. What do you think you're doing?
Well, I'm preparing breakfast for you. Yes, there wasn't much in the cupboards, and being that the bridge is out and all, well, I took the liberty of flying some stuff in. I hope you don't mind. So, what's it going to be? Pancakes, French toast, bacon and eggs. You know, Fisk in there is quite a good cook.
It's not going to work.
What's not going to work?
I'm not going to tell you where my sister is.
Well, hang on. You've misjudged my gesture.
No, I understand. The only reason you're here is because you want me to tell you where Reva is. And when your charm didn't work, you're going to, what, come in here and start...
Feeding you, yes.
It's not going to work, okay? So I want you to get all that stuff and chopper it out of here, because I will never tell you where my sister is. Never.
I'm not trying to bribe you or to charm you or anything of the sort. I am merely trying to repay you for your kindness. Not to mention the wonderful accommodations of last night in your barn.
Oh, you didn't sleep well?
No, on the contrary, I slept, well, I slept like a prince.
Funny.
You, on the other hand, well, it looks like you didn't get much sleep at all.
That's because I have a child to take care of. And an unwanted visitor that doesn't understand the meaning of the word no. I want you to get in there, and I want you to get all that stuff out of my kitchen. Now!
All right. Okay.
And if you don't mind, I'm going to put my son down. Oh, Ross, you know what? I forgot your blanket. I did. I also got a phone call from the police. They said the road's clear.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. That's great.
Really? Because they also said it looked like someone deliberately blocked it. Now, you wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
You know, as much as I enjoy your hospitality and your accommodations, you must have some vandals running around here in this neck of the woods, you know? And here we thought that San Cristobal was so dangerous.
Uh-huh. Well, you know what? If you and all your merry men can't fit into the helicopter, then you can hit the road, okay?
Let's have a little breakfast.
You're unbelievable. What, when your bribe's not working, you go right back to the charm? I am not going to tell you where Reva is, okay? And all this stuff might work in San Cristobal, but your crown doesn't mean anything here, okay?
May I speak?
No, you are not going to get what you want from me. So if you don't mind, I'm going upstairs to get my son's blanket, and when I come back down, I would like you to be gone.
There's always a way, Cassie. There's always a way.
Oh, my God, he took RJ. Oh, my God, he took my baby.
Hello.
Josh.
Cassie?
I didn't tell you the truth last night. Richard was here, and he took RJ.
He what?
Look, I wouldn't tell him where Reva was, and I guess he got mad, and I only went upstairs for a minute, but he took RJ. Josh, he took my baby.
I'm coming over right now. We'll get him back, okay? We'll find him.
Oh, God, please, let him be okay, please.
Baby, Papa's gonna buy you a mockingbird. Let that mockingbird never sing. Papa's gonna buy you a diamond ring. You know, Jonathan's mother used to sing that to him when he was about your age. He had a smile like yours also. Oh, God. I'd almost forgotten what it's like to hold everything that's precious in the world. But I won't forget you, Jonathan. I'll never forget you, Jonathan. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Oh, Cassie, what's wrong?
I came down, and you were gone, and RJ was gone.
Yeah, he was fussing a bit. Looked like he was about to cry, so I thought I'd, pick him up, walk him around a bit.
Hey, come here. Hey, hi. Hey. Oh, it's okay. Yeah.
You thought I'd taken him, didn't you? My God. You really thought that I had taken your child?
You were so angry when I wouldn't tell you where Reva was, and I thought that you took RJ to force me to tell you.
Then you have an even lower opinion of me than I imagined. How could you think that of me, really?
No, wait. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just freaked when I didn't see RJ, and I thought that... I thought you were going to use him so I would tell you where Reva was. I'm sorry.
You're right. You weren't wrong, Cassie. You know what? You weren't wrong. You were right. I am here for only one reason. I want to find Reva. You're right. So don't blame yourself for your suspicions. I don't blame you. Try not to blame me, please. Try to understand. 6 years ago, my wife, your sister, disappeared. My son was taken from me. It took me 6 years of searching for them, and out of the blue, like a miracle, your sister reappears. And I find my son. I find Jonathan. I have him. I see him. I hold him. I talk to him. I had my son back, and then your sister doesn't want to raise him. No. Not only that, she doesn't want me to raise him. So I did everything that she asked me. Right? I let her go home. I agreed not to acknowledge my own son, for God's sake. But I'd have him next to me, right? At least he'd be there, a part of my life somehow. No. She decides that I don't even deserve that. She takes him from me again. I'm sorry. I know she's your sister. I need to be alone. I'm sorry.
No. You came here because you wanted my help, and I'm going to give it to you. Stand right here.
Cassie, if you want to help me, tell me where she is. Please, just tell me where she is.
Sure. Go back to San Cristobal. Just go back to San Cristobal. You know, you're going to meet someone, and you're going to fall in love, and you can have other children.
No one can replace Jonathan, Cassie. No one.
I know that, but you know, every child makes his own place in your heart, and especially when it's broken. You know? Do you remember when I told you how I felt when Hart died? Dying seemed easier than living without him. Then I remembered how hard he fought to stay alive for me. Even in the end, when it seemed like there was no hope, he kept fighting. And then I realized he's not fighting to stay alive for me. He's fighting to show me how to fight if he died. How to get on without him. That was his gift to me. To learn how to live without him.
And have you? Have you been able to do that?
It's been hard sometimes. You know, when I think about the way we were, or what might have been. You know, when the nights get lonely, or I try running this farm, but I get through it, because life goes on. And I know that it can be good again, if I just live it. You know, I know that this isn't what you want to hear. But Reva, she's in agony too. She is. I mean, I could hear it in her voice when I talked to her at Cross Creek. She is so sad too, and she needs the same thing that you need, and that's to move on. Will you watch him? So I'm gonna go get his bottle.
You trust me with him?
Yes.
I want you to find out where Cross Creek is. Quickly.